Hey beauties, welcome back to the Irresistible Me YouTube channel. I am Rocio, and for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 different ways to use the new Irresistible Me flat iron. Now, when you think of a flat iron, you usually think of straight hair, but in actuality, there's a bunch of different hairstyles that you can create with a flat iron. So, today I'm going to be showing you how to do mermaid, beachy waves, curls, and a straight but voluminous look, so it looks like you just got a blowout instead of pin straight, kind of flat iron straightness. It has a little bit more volume. So stay tuned and I hope you guys will enjoy this video. Alright, so for the first way that we're going to be using a flat iron, it's kind of like straightening your hair, but we're not going to be getting pin straight, kind of flat ironed looking hair. I'm going to teach you guys how to use a flat iron to straighten your hair with lots of volume and to kind of give it a little bit more shape so it looks like it's a blowout instead of being a super pin straight flat iron, if that makes any sense. But you guys can kind of see on this side, I already did most of my hair because it's just the same process all the way through. Okay, so just give this a good brush through, and again, splitting it into 2 separate sections. I'm going to grab the hair, pulling it directly out from my hair, so kind of in the way that it grows straight out, not down, not angled, anything like that. And if you want, you could actually angle it a little bit up as well, which I like to do, but since this is a bottom layer, I just angle it directly out. And clip the flat iron right there, and just do a few strokes, pulling or straightening the hair directly out. What this is going to do is going to give it a lot of volume. So then for the rest of the kind of main shaft of hair, you're just going to flat iron normally. Then when you get towards the bottom, curl the flat iron inward to get a nice little wave or curl towards the bottom. So just like that. And when you kind of bring all of your hair forward, you can see that it has a nice little bump or a nice little buildup of volume right here. It's not completely flat against your head. So for the last layer, I'm going to be doing exactly the same thing, but I am going to be angling it straight up from my head just to get the maximum amount of lift that I can possibly get on this, and then everything else will be exactly the same. And if you want to add a little bit more volume, you can also use a volumizing powder or spray. I think like every brand makes one now. Or you can add extensions as well. But if you're going to add extensions to get even more volume, there's 2 things that you have to remember. For the extensions, you need to remember to flat iron the ends in the little curve as well so that they match the rest of the hair, obviously. And also keep in mind that you want to have a nice thick layer of your natural hair covering the extensions, because obviously if you're clipping in extensions, you can't flat iron them up, if you know what I mean, for that volume. So you want a decent layer on top, and here you can really see the volume that this one has, by the way. But you want a decent layer on top of your extensions with a lot of volume. So basically just add in your extensions, and then the top maybe 2 most layers, flat iron them in an upward motion like I'm doing right now, just to get a nice amount of volume at the top of your head and really cover the clips of the extensions. Now you guys can kind of see the finished product. You can see that there's a lot of shape and body. With my front pieces of hair, I also like to pull them a little bit forward. This one I could actually do a little bit more, so I'm going to grab this little section right here and just do it again. So straight up and a little bit forward, just to get that nice kind of up and over my face effect like this side has. I really like that. And you guys can see the ends. My bangs are nice and curved in towards my face. The ends of my hair are like that as well. If I'll stand up, you guys see that it has that curvature in it, and that just makes it look more voluminous and like it has more body as opposed to just being entirely pin straight. Last little pointer that I want to add, I have extremely long and thick and heavy hair, so the volume at the top of my head doesn't last as well as it would or as it used to when my hair was shorter. When my hair was shorter, it would stay a lot more. But since my hair is so long and heavy, it pulls it down from the top. So I do usually have to use a product just to get that volume up there to really stay. But my bang sections usually last the longest. Like you can see that this has that nice little shape still. The rest of my hair just kind of gets pulled down because it is longer. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how to do kind of beachy waves with a flat iron. Now I've already done kind of most of my hair. You guys can see it right here, but you can see more of it down here, how it's just kind of that really messy beachy kind of wave look. So it's super easy to do. I have one section down here and I've done the same thing for the rest of the hair. That's why I'm not showing you my whole entire head. But you just take sections as big or as small as you want them. The smaller that you make the sections, the more defined it's actually going to be. I like my sections a little bit bigger because I just like a messy kind of wave. But if you want more kind of defined spirally, not spirally, but like wavy defined beach waves, then you can make smaller sections. So you're just gonna put the flat iron, and I always when I do any kind of hairstyle with a flat iron, I just go down straight for the first inch or two just to make the section from my head straight. I don't know why I do that, but you're just gonna go ahead and flip it over one way, go down a little bit, and then rotate it over the other way. So you're basically just turning it to get a little curve. So just like that, all the way down as many times as you want, and then you can see the little wave. If you use smaller sections, like I said, the wave will be a lot more defined. You can also go slower if you want it to be a little bit more defined, and also if you want more waves, you can turn it more frequently. I kind of just turn it a couple of times, but if you want more waves and closer together, you can turn it more frequently and make kind of the space in between each wave shorter. Alright, I'm going to show you guys one more time with the front pieces. I am going to do it in smaller sections, and also these are shorter, so it'll hold a tighter wave. So one way, the other way, one way, and the other way. And then the last little piece. Alright, so you guys can kind of see, like against my face, because my hair is dark, but against my face you can see the wave there is a lot more tight. So if you guys want, you can do your whole head like that, of course. It's up to your own personal preferences. But let me just give you a view of my entire hair. So this is what I like, the really kind of messy mermaid, I've been in the water type of beach waves. And yeah, this is how it looks when it's all done. Alright guys, and for the final way to use the flat iron, I'm going to be showing you how to make curls with a flat iron. So again, same process all throughout, so I'm just going to do this last little section with you. Alright, so again, just go ahead and straighten as normal, and I like to straighten until I get to about halfway down the shaft of my hair, and then you're going to curl it, turn your hand again, but keep turning so that the piece ends up kind of facing upward, and then just slowly bring it down. So it's kind of like when you were younger and you used to use scissors to like curl ribbon. It looks kind of like, it's kind of like the same idea as that. And again, just grab a little section, put the flat iron and flat iron it straight about halfway down, and then you're gonna go ahead and do a full turn and just bring it down slowly. And the curl will form. And here are the completed curlies. You guys can see. I hope you guys learn how to use your flat iron in a whole new way so you could get some more use out of it, and definitely check out the new flat iron by Irresistible Me, which is amazing. And if you guys want to see some more of me, I do have some previous videos on this channel. One is teaching you guys how to do a really cool bubble braid that's really great for back to school or for a quick hairstyle. And if you still can't get enough of me, then you can go ahead and pop on over to my channel for lots more videos. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Irresistible Me and to my own channel. And I'll see you guys really soon with some Halloween tutorials coming up. Love you. Bye.